I'm always
from a track point of view, but look at this crowd. They've stuck around. It's been incredible. We've had rain, we've had beautiful sunny conditions, and now we get set to set the first 5 rows of the grid. The Let's Go Bathurst 1000 as Will Davison is a mighty noise once he comes up to get that green flag. So he gets around this racetrack. If you're up on top of the mountain now, get ready to welcome him up there, particularly all of the Mustang fans, as we go back into something that we've not had since 1984, a shed on the mountain, which is really cool from my point of view. I've always been a bonafide boy for a long time, so just a little bit biased over here. Let me find out from you while he's rolling around the top. Are we going to see a Mustang on pole position?
I'm going to see a Coca-Cola Camaro, I hope. Oh, no, actually, I wouldn't.
Are we going to see Camaro on pole position?
Not even $21.
I think it's pretty set. As Will Davison, the 2009 and 2016 Bathurst 1000 winner, makes his way around. No matter how many laps you do around this place, surely you just curl your toes up in your shoes a little bit around just this lap before. Well, if you don't, you're probably in the wrong spot, aren't you? Alex Davison, brother of Will, looks on. This combination has been doing this for a long time now. At Selby Power Races, he makes his way out of Forest Elbow, putting some heat into these Dunlop soft tyres for this shootout. One chance to get it right. You could be a hero or you could be zero at the end of this session. We take the J-Car driver's eye perspective from Davison. Former winner here on the mountain. Takes us down the fastest corner in Australian motorsport. Jumps on that middle pedal. And Bish, he's heading our way. Absolutely, he is down past bridges and bringing himself down the bottom end into what will be Dunlop Murray's corner.
Everybody!
And a massive reception here. Is the first cab off the ring. Make a whole lot of noise, Bathurst. Racing. It's Will Davison. It's the show with a 2:05.28. Third one, just gets it pulled up and steps out to the crowd's walls up here on the main straight. He starts spinning this Mustang gears up Mountain Straight. Approaching speeds of 260 kilometres per hour in 5th gear. Starts working his way up towards the first sector of this lap. First car out in the Armour All Top 10 Shootout at Mount Panorama. This is where it starts to get interesting now as you negotiate coming up with the cutting and just trying to make sure you keep that car under you now. No doubt he's going to get a good reception across the top of the mountain as well. Just a little bit of a, as they call it, a sachet across the top of the mountain now. Famous part of the racetrack now. This is where the reception will make a whole lot of noise. Down the Brock skyline.
Fill me up, Clark.
Just feathering the brake a little bit now. Start to regain momentum coming back down the mountain. Elevation change, absolutely heart-stopping. Next to Pizza Hut, that's Forest Elbow, and now starting to stretch the legs. Car number 17. Make the shootout for Sandown 500 from 7th into 4th. Finished 7th at that event. And now makes its way down past the Bogdane C-Mark 290 k's an hour for Will Davison. On the way down to the left-hander, the chase that was put in back in 1987. Sweeps around past the ridges and making its way down to Murray's to score the first lap in the Armour All Top 10 Shootout. One more turn to second time. Everybody else would love to say that they could chase it. Let's have a look at the numbers.
Did he get the first lap? Did he do the first lap? Yeah. Didn't go.
2:05.37 yesterday was the time. This is where I think the chunk of time was lost missing the apex that left-hander into. Stepping that right rear into the
Joe, that short one comes back out too, remember?
That point, he was working hard. Here it is for the J-Car driver's eye. He was known from there. It was going to be a hard task from that point, Alex. looking on down at OOGIE Racing. So the first car in the books in the top 10 shootout. As he calls the car down, he gets set for our next driver.
Just Jazz.
Yeah.
Is that a technicality there, John? What happened?
I wonder what thoughts are going through his mind now, knowing that he's got his best lap. He's got plenty of good ones around this racetrack. With not the best representation of his talent, but it is what it is. We welcome our next driver at the autograph session this afternoon. So this guy is super impressive. A lot of people with these
He's at the fucking corner.
very high-vis pink hats that they were wearing to celebrate.
Are you ready?
Trinity United, put your hands
Go!
Mustard! Lots of Aussie fans here, isn't there? Two-time winner of the great race. That last lap lunge in 2014 when he won with Paul Morris. How it changed just 12 months later on the first lap of qualifying. That was the end of his campaign. Came back to win the race just 2 years ago when Osborne, the Walker Giant, chasing that time, set by Will Davison as he goes into the setting sun through Griffin's Bend. 206.4 is the time they're chasing. Monster yesterday got into the show with 205.217. Just a touch under 100 k's an hour coming through the cutting now. We're still very, very much uphill.
That's what I was saying. I think you get on the fence, you hold on to the fence.
They're right on the wagon edge. The smoke out of the right front. Very, very confident. He comes across 6 skyline. Down. Into Toyota Gazoo. Down a chunk of time. He's out first sector. He's sector 2 on the exit of Forest Elbow. It's a purple. It's 8:10. So he's almost a full second up. Aiming for 2:05.5 maybe on this time. The Monster.
Boys are going all right.
Down. Conrod straight here. Grabs his gear. Brings the left and through this right-hander. Back to third gear. Beautiful shot. The co-tire goes down. It's been giving us some magnificent shots all day long. The Repco Bathurst 1000. And now Chad Boston, the 2-time winner, makes his way down to Murray's to finish the lap. Giving you an opportunity to just take a big breath. Come on, Ford fans, welcoming home second flag. The numbers are in. 205-8309. 205-8309 for Chad Boston. So a couple of hits away from
Jim Beam's about to go.
might have singled the Delta. Nonetheless, puts him to number 1 at the moment. 205-2, so maybe 6 tenths away. How close do you like it up there? I thought that's what you meant by the 6 tenths. Baby. Wow, that's where it was. He was committed, wasn't he? Across the top, you have to be. One lap to get the confidence up in these cars. We've never run these cars before this weekend. Talking back to our
One of the young blokes now.
TV crew at the moment as he cools down. Spare a thought for our next car coming out of the track. And the car behind the wheel, who came here last year as a co-driver for the first time. Pretty impressive to find himself in the top 10. He was happy to see him there as well. 2021 Toyota Racing Series champ is about to make the grand entrance onto the biggest stage in Australian motorsport here at Mount Here he is, in car number 19.
Get ready!
Just coming into that final.
That's it!
I can hear Greg Murphy in the background here cheering him on already as well. Put your hands
Go!
Racing.
They'll have to do.
With a growing fan base already, hasn't he? Through Hill Corner. Nicely, right on the limit through that left-hander. Frenchman Kevin Estray joining him once again as we're in car. You're watching one of our many super streams around this 6.2 kilometre course. Got into the top 10 shootout yesterday with 205.209. This is that talking point, this, but the remaining drivers, the sun right there. Yep. On the tipping up to the Goodyear Auto Care cutting.
We've lost one.
Gone.
Good.
Guys are tight to this point.
We don't have to pick him up.
Looking very, very good. Let's have a look.
He was trying over the fence.
51.5, the first sector time.
He was going to fall
And it's
over.
another 3 tenths quicker than what we saw with Chad Boston. So Matt Payne, as he comes past you on the top of the mountain, close, but you have to do it clean and down the block skyline. You just see the glare off the racetrack there. You can imagine what it'll be like for these guys.
Deep
They
breath,
battle
son.
between
Deep breath.
bright sunlight, deep shade, and trying to negotiate these corners and anything.
Well done, Kerry.
Now before they really start to stretch things right at this point. Now,
How you doing here, Nick?
pushing it down, almost making a dent in that firewall to push the throttle through the floor. 206 flat, looking likely at the moment unless he finds a few more horses on the way down to the right-hander. Using all of that bitumen on the left-hand side. Through the chase.
Did the other car go past?
Yeah.
This looks good.
What is it?
Underneath the Century Batteries Bridge and down to the final turn. The time to beat.
Might be, no, did it go past or is there an ad break now?
As the Grove Racing Penrite Mustang makes his way to the checkered flag. What's the time for that?
Everybody finish!
It's 2:05.26.
Everybody finish!
Time found in that final sector. Nice
They're out.
Good.
Out.
Come on, Bathurst. That deserved a much bigger applause than that. That is a great lap. And he's making his debut, Matty Payne.
He's out. Good effort, mate. It's not easy.
Coach driver Kevin Estro will be very, very happy with that.
Is he out, Kerry?
That's impressive confidence.
You broke my heart, Zach.
The ability to adapt to a racetrack is brutally important.
Very good.
That's
I have to strap it up until then.
Love that shot.
Make it anyway.
At the top of the hill. I'm going to grab a quick word with Greg Murphy. Oh, I love it. Young boys, young Kiwi lads, he is such a laugh, he's such a talent.
Feel free to have another one in between during the ad break.
Like Billy, drinking a wine with me.
Yeah, I love watching it, and he's got to bring
Hey, do you want to have one?
Obviously, that's a composure. He's he really is. He's got an amazing personality. Environment there, and great guys, racing really well.
Who's there? Is he?
Just awesome to see some of these young drivers doing what they do at best in the right in these cars and putting on a show like that. Pretty amazing what a country of a population of a little over 4 million has produced in the motor racing world. It really is staggering. And we witnessed that firsthand, didn't we? We went to New Zealand a few years ago. The depth of talent in that part of the world, just phenomenal. We looked at highlights of this lap from Matt Payne on his lap in the top 10 shootout. See all the scar marks in the background there from the earlier race. I think that was from the Trade Wood Super Utes crash earlier today in the third race of the weekend. They'll be back tomorrow morning to start the day on race day here at the Repco Bathurst 1000. Garth Tander down in the Grove Racing pits, teaming up with David Reynolds. Campground sold out in 90 minutes, Benny, this year. They're looking for more for next year.
Right there, big fella.
It's your first time. Welcome to Mount Panorama. It really is a special
What's the
place.
worst that can happen? You throw up over the fence.
Yeah, that's it. And then you feel good all the
You've
way.
been there, done that, high five people on your way back to the
We've got
toilet.
quite a couple, quite a few now that have been in excess
High
of
five
4
people on the way back to the
times.
toilet.
Still in?
Never gets old.
Yeah,
Let that next car be released
before he's like,
from the
drive
lane
over the
here.
fence and embarrass myself. I'm like, embarrass yourself? Everybody's
These
cheating.
young guys.
Yeah. I was like, thinking,
Mustangs have had good showing so far. 3 down.
Brian's on the
And
runs.
first of the Camaros about to make an appearance here on the mountain for the top 10 shootout. Right
change
on
at lap
cue.
7.
To the right, start up at 97.
One yellow and 2 reds.
This guy
Waiting for the fucking ad break.
such a storied adventure here
Got to pay the bills.
at Bathurst. Really is staggering. We're just talking up the amazing talent that comes from the land of the long white clouds.
Remember, it said there's one swearing in the sleep.
Maybe it's an opportune time to see if
Remember,
there
said
is
there's one swearing in
any
the tent.
Kiwis on the front straight here at Bathurst.
That was him.
Oh, wow! That was almost louder than the Mustangs here. You weren't even trying to know. That's building it up.
At 27.
What a great following it's been. his time, gets 100% right. That whole saying about the copper and the building of the station as well.
Red Bull hat?
Purely off the nickname. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of SDG. They love their word economy over there. Let's just shorten it down. That's right. On the streets of Chicago on debut in the NASCAR Cup Series earlier this year, he returned to the States next year. Now gets the shot. It is 97 shootout here. And has a chance to get the 100. And he raised the glove in the air and say, yep, that's cool. This guy just loves to go fast.
And probably the most amazing example of somebody that just don't want to back into a corner. Because if things aren't going well for him, he will just take a race car that would say is undrivable and make it drivable. Really is staggering. As you see even the shadows change across the top of the mountain, it's all completely in the shade here at the moment as we go about 100 metres down the road, then we get some bright sunlight. Such is the nature of the mountain.
Become there in that section, but here the sun will be hanging around for several hours yet. Through the Toyota Gazoo dipper on his warm-up lap. Our first Chevy Camaro in today's overall top 10 shootout. Richie Stanaway looks on down at Red Bull Empire Racing. 205.269 is the quickest so far. Yesterday's provisional pole time, 204.6 by Brody Kostecki.
Payne, Austin, Davison, done. Time's locked in the book. There's nothing more they can do about that. We take a great aerial shot.
He's in the chase.
Run down into what has become a very, very popular part of the racetrack, the Central Dax's chase.
That's the worst part.
I've been saying it all weekend in every opportunity. You've got the opportunity to just head over there and watch at least an hour of the race tomorrow. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, trying to make a whole lot of noise for Red Bull.
He's got a 5-second penalty. He's been given a 5-second penalty because he opened early.
Drink the fucking thing.
XPG turns hard left. Slides up on the curb through Hell Corner and
He waited 5 seconds.
up Mountain Straight. In his lap, the overall top 10 shootout for 2023, and the red goes back to Sloan Southern.
I thought he was already out.
Nothing spoken over the top of this lap. Very, very smooth. That Payne's lap there, we got to see on board. This occasion we get to see the outside view. Comes up into the cutting. Negotiates that nicely as well.
Oh man, yeah, he's down over there.
I'll
lead him down.
Shading this section is across the shelf. And climbing to Solomon Park, 51.26 the first sector time. And 5 2.5 tenths instantly. SBG is flying across the top of Mount Panorama. Would be happy with this. The bow guy just blowing there on the front grill of the Camaro. He negotiates a very, very quick descent down the mountain through the dipper and now pushes a little bit harder. More, and about to stretch the legs here. Shaping Hesberg in his fine form at Mount Panorama, leaving nothing on the table. We're on for Attilo's more here. We're on for Attilo's more.
Mariano, boy, everybody.
Thirsty. Climbing the hill down Conrod Straight. And a lot of people in the chase cheering on SBG as he makes his way through the right hand.
Hey! We got one gone!
Feeling.
Good effort! Put your hands together. Good effort for him.
SBG is absolutely on a mission coming into the final turn of the circuit right now. Richie Stanaway watches on. We raise the checkered flag. 2.5 tenths quicker at 204.9. 204.997 for SCG. I think so.
Yeah, there's doubles.
The steely-eyed gaze of one of Auckland's finest products. He's slow-mo. Bit of a combination there. A little bit of tire, smoke, and a bit of rub off the scooter as well. He's a dust look at drop that over the top of the cylinder. Perfect braking, not touching the curb on the side of the chase. From new benchmark is 204 in the shootout.
Good effort!
One of the great characters of supercars in Australia, one of the Larrikins. Dave Reynolds is about to hit us 2017 Bathurst winner.
Big Davey, the challenge you driver.
More elaborate helmets. Looks like it's doing some sort of disco tribute. It's similar to that one he ran on the track. I was on that day. There's a lot of fans here for the Penrite Racing pilot who's about to come in now.
Ready?
The Mustang ready. Colway on the north, car number 26 for Penrite Racing.
Are we going?
Is he gone? He's going to go.
He's sideways.
Was this time
I can't watch because I fucking sympathy's mute.
the overall top 10 shootout chasing 204.997.
Come on, head shaking, head shake.
Back in 2017, came very close to winning the race in 2012. And now teamed up with
needs to just verify
Jack Garth-Sander after 4 seasons with
Skip's got a lot to answer
Racing, moves across the Grove Racing for this year.
Skip's got a lot to answer for.
Another one of the real strong combinations is up through Goodyear, Auto Care Cutting. Reynolds climbing the mountain here at Bathurst. Yeah, it's a formidable combination, isn't it? It's one of those combos that you think could just do it here. Where are you, race fans? Want to see those hands waving around, a lot of cheering as one of our favourite sons heads across all the way. Dave Reynolds just pushes it out hard, comes through the glare, and now trying to make the best of having this whole racetrack to himself. A lot of the races talk about that, don't they? Just the pressure that comes with having the whole racetrack and every single eyeball on you as well. But it's not intimidated, is he? He comes into that last effort coming out of the top of the mountain. 700ths of a second was the margin. He found a bit between the first and second second. And now this is ready to find a chunk of time. Here we go with the Penrite Grove Racing Mustang.
All you young blokes need to look your game. Kiwi's going to bloody bust.
Fuck off!
No way, get fuck off.
Down past the Riches. The great Ian O'Brien on the camera up there as well on the fish. Captain all the great shots is down to the left-hander fish. And is he going to beat this 204.9? The respective teams look on as So Red Bull Outlaw Racing 1, Grove Racing 2, 3,
Well done, well done. Everybody well done.
Set it up in seconds now.
Fucking John
One of the massive fan favourites. This is your first Bathurst. Very, very big welcome, and hopefully you're experiencing all the magic that only the mountain offers. Today, I'm sure a daughter, we'll judge it. List to be here, and they're having a wow at the time as we get set now for another lead driver who's got a phenomenal partner for this weekend. Car number 88. What a special moment you're going to see. I'm not sure if it's actually fake here, but it's a special moment we're going to see this weekend. This guy is for a bit of a journey around the mountain. Ready? On the Red Bull Airport Camaro, put your hands up. We did get a shot of that today. She loved her time here on her 88th birthday through the week. She's at an open for the Super 3 champion of 2019, the Super 2
chance back in 2021. And now, 7 times for a crack at the mountain. Lost the Sandown 500.
We're going.
Just a few weeks ago. And Brock Feeney, son of the great Paul Feeney, who raced Superbikes here. Yes, Superbikes back in the day at Mount Panorama. Climbs up through Griffin, chasing the time of 204.997. The second car from Red Bull Ampol Racing.
Just watching his drink.
Made the top 5 last year, so he knows his way around the mountain. Oh, just pushing the outer limits. And this is the chance for the general fans to make a whole lot of noise. Come on, Teddy Bear!
Keep going!
That's the perfect spot to do it. Just raise it, Disney.
Yeah, that's just need the body just a little bit more.
Get going.
Nicely done through the Gazoo Dipper. Came in with a full head of steam and got the car pulled up, dropping down the hill, the highest point of the track. It was so close to the first sector. Will it be purple on the edge of the sector till he's down at 10?
You're in a rush.
On the chart, he's up by 10.
Who's still going in the challenge?
204.8, 204.7.
Yes, Lord.
The approaches, the chase. Top end of 6th gear. 291 through the track.
Car speed doesn't seem to be an issue at all for Red Bull and for racing in either of their race cars. Just one of the youngest guys in the field. As the crew watches on, Jamie Whitcutt's already got a smile on his face. This is a great investment. Graffiti! Boom! On the screen!
204.7.
Wow.
Nearly 2.5 minutes clear of his teammates and puts himself up into the #1 spot for now.
Was that 6, was it?
What rain from the Gold Coast. Lots of sunshine this week. Is that close?
This is the shot here. We stay with him. You're watching the Super Street. Watch the mountain right-hand side.
He's changing it up! He's changing it up! Soft tire, soft tire, swing to home.
Change tyres! A bit closer to the entry with the
Pet change.
Yellow.
You said a pet change. Stay out there a little bit longer.
You being entertained?
Man, that's his question from Brock Feeney. You can see
Maybe we're another ad.
you can see the smile in his eyes.
Getting a bit rough
Very
now.
happy with that. So he should be. So with the family. I guess a little bit of a wave across the mountain as he comes back home. And what a great reception.
Scored his first pole for the 4th race of the Formula 1 Grand Prix at Albert Park this year.
You thought it was just alcohol. It's a science. It's a science, mate.
For the Sunday morning race is the 4th of the year.
You said it's a science.
Let's go. In the shootout, Feeney, Van Gisbergen, Reynolds, Haynes, Costa, and Will Davison.
That was first. We just finished.
It's like an ad break. Fuck that.
So how are you doing out there, race fans?
Mate,
Ford fans, you were just a little bit quiet, even though I gave you a good rev up before.
I've been eating salads all
Got
week.
sad. Got some good defenders to the Ten Shootout. Ford fans, are you still there? You're a little quiet. I want to compare you. What about the Chevy fans? Are you still there, Camaro fans?
Fuck yeah!
Wowzers. Ford fans, you need to do better at defending the Blue Oval at the moment. You're a little bit quiet in the decibel stakes, got to say.
Oh, it's this one here, whatever it is.
So it's ball break while we wait for
The next car to come out in the second half of this overall top 10 shootout. And then it'll go quiet until 7:15 in the morning.
30-second stomach cue.
It's a special time tomorrow. You haven't done it before.
Joe
You've got to
can
be
rub
here
one
for
out for you.
sunrise.
Can you just
Crowd start from daylight until 11:15. When the lights will go out.
Oh, yeah.
This side of the boat will be in the closing stages of the race.
What have you got?
Cameron Waters.
Waters. What do you got for Waters?
The ultimate pit lane. Joined by James Moffat.
Can't get rid of the pressure on your fuck.
Illegal.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the pressure.
100%. Good day flight home tomorrow from Monster Energy.
I'm feeling that.
Where the fuck is League missing anyway?
Another great product from that's so custom down they have in the water there. I have no idea how many
But I'll tell you what, I got a shitload of pressure around.
from Superbike, really staggering what they produce in the Sun Racer District. Other Dodgewater Superbike star of the day as well. Lee Adams came from that part of the world. Solo.
Load up.
Sign behind it.
Valley is the first race, the Saturday race, and on the Sunday at the Townsville 500. He warms up, boys fans, got another car on the track warming up for the overall top 10 shootout in the second half. Think about it, you know, you get a guy who's a singing or a musical performer has to stand up in front of a big crowd. They talk about stage fright. We never ever talk about stage fright in the context of motorsport, but you've got to feel it every time at this circuit on you right now. Nowhere to hide. You're completely vulnerable. And now it's up to you to show off your best motorsport talent in front of the world stage that it's become, such as the fame of this event around the globe. So, the last couple of gear changes, you feel comfortable in the race car. Cam Waters went on to position that car as close to the front as possible for the 1,000-kilometre journey tomorrow. Coming into that turn, come on, Ford fans! I haven't asked much of you, but you need to go! And there is that setting sun right in his eyes for the Descartes driver by perspective. Approaching 250 races in his career. This is started from pole. Remember, he didn't get the top 10 shootout in last year. He was washed away. It's somewhere out in Central New South Wales, that event.
What happened, Brian?
No problems this year.
Everybody put it together, Brian!
Waters in third. Sun just punching through the windscreen as he goes back to second through Goodyear Auto Care Cutting. And up across the shelf. 2:04.7 for Brock Feeney. Fastest sector at the first one, 50.9. What's the Monster Mustang going to do?
Down here. Dave!
You can see the crowd waving their hands around. One of their best prospects for the urges the car across the top, a little bit of a hop, this is nice. And it's a confident run down the front. Just hits and lifting up the left front a little bit. As now, we come into Forest Silver. Just a little bit of a glance on the Pizza Hut side as well as he does that. How did he hit? I think he did. Wowzers. Through the chase. 2.4 with the car right up on that curve. The one through there, really updated. As Waters makes his way down to the final turn.
Down to 2.
Here we go, the Monster Energy entry. Stops the clock there.
What happened?
That's an impressive lap for Cameron Waters.
Apparently he's fit.
Did you spin?
No, he didn't.
He's really good.
for these on the exit of Forest Elbow. The Waters slots himself into second with that lap. On the Repco replay here. He was a nerd, wasn't he?
I haven't drank in 8 weeks.
So you told everyone the skull
To put himself provisionally on that front row.
fucking got me scared.
Driver's eye. Just to give us a little bit of an insight there.
Now guys, if you get to the 10th car,
Into 10.
alright, and there's still more than one of you in, there's a supposed to
Now just cruising down. Running straight, Conrod straight. 18P, car number 11. It's about to get the reception of the fans here on the main straight. Thanks to Repco. Now, so rev up the vocal course again. Leaving that, hitting the tyres up to just into the last turn. The GLB Power Racing in car number 11. Sixth appearance.
Wayne, tell him to go.
Brent on Deepa Swami, qualified second in 2021. It's the third year with Tony D'Alberto. And Will Brown is his first teammate here at Erebus back in 2018 from the third position. Up towards Griffin. Teammate Will Davison was the first car out. He really let it hang out there through Griffin. Climbs up through the shadows and the sun. At the top of the cutting. 2:04.75. The Brock Feeney is the quickest time so far in this session. Shelby Power Mustang steps out as he approaches the pass on his lap. Here's the first sector time.
No, he's a favourite, is he?
You're gonna fucking go home.
Off the pace there. Not without.
Oh, he's up.
The opportunity to make it up. Came out there earlier. Was pushing hard. A little bit of a skip, a little bit of a hot. It's now the lights blaze. As the sun goes down just another couple of degrees here at Bathurst.
Oh, yes.
Has he got something to be able to win this back? Nicely done. Inches out and finds a bit more. 0.04 per second. We have a challenge for Feeney. Down Conrod straight. There's only a whisker in it, but that margin of first to second is the same. 290 pounds down through the chase. Is it enough? Ford fans, come on, cheer him on. Want to see a blue oval absolutely on that front row. Is it the opportunity to do it now with ATP? The Deepa Swami on that second row provisionally. He had two bikes of it through Griffin. But found that time across the top of the mountain.
Well, hold on.
That straight line again.
Yeah, good.
Here it is. Rose the wall. Oh, he just was tripped on the way out with the right rear. The third place will do. Brent on Deepa Swami in his sixth appearance in the top 10 shootout. 1-6. A couple of cars still remaining.
I'm winning this trophy.
Tell the camera.
I'm winning. Give me some more
Just by looking at the
You get off the fence, dude.
This is my last
in the house, the Newell Racing. This is amazing.
Just make sure you get some more.
To see
this trophy. Oh yeah.
somebody come from this team. They have just revolutionised everything in the background under the amazing leadership of Big Gibberish.
Hold it in!
Now we get the chance to see this guy absolutely stretching straight on the mountain.
He's about to go over.
The Newell Racing.
Holy! Oh. Get ready!
Fans, you've been pretty vocal all afternoon. I want to see you do it again here for Newell Racing.
Go! Go!
Jimmy Goldie! And another of the top 10 Executive Race Series, well, was never got to qualify in the calm. In the top 10 shootout, the DOK, John O'Keefe, co-driver for this year's race. The Newlon Racing Team, 27-year-old from Florida, is retired. Spent early years at Gary Rogers Motorsport as the apprentice mechanic. Done a couple of seasons and jumped into the Premier Racing Team midway through last year. Pull left, one car short. The uphill combination before things start to flatten out. It's not bad. It's pretty tight, isn't it? 0.045 off the pace. 0.045. Come on, Chevy fans! Around the mountain tonight. Come on!
Mate, you want an asparagus sandwich?
Pick one box, right around the fence, down through Skyline, Zoo Dipper. Track just keeps dropping and dropping down to Forest Elbow. Second sector is on the exit, remember. Will it be purple? Will it be green? Will it be red? It's green by .004. Jimmy Golding.
Somebody give me a JD!
The way he negotiates the last combination. Through the century batteries chase. How far you have this out now? To be able to make the most of it. A little bit of a golden can. Golden way he is right on the edge. Pushes hard now. Low turn remains. Come on, Ben. Bring it home. Jimmy Golding. Look at the crew. On the right, wait to see what the result is. Keep watching on as well. Final sector. 0.061 and your third.
Anyway, this off. We're going to have to just play the rules like we always do.
Great lap. Eventually came in second, so didn't drop too far away as we look at some slow-mo replays. Thanks to Ratco across the front of the building.
So, you're very sick.
To the wall. And John gets split into the exit here.
No, that's right. So here's the rule.
Off the wall.
Is the first one to finish their drink. Oh, please, because it's the last lap, I want to see them tip them upside down. Nothing comes out of this, they're all good. But you must not spew before the finish. Is this the last one? Yes, the last one. First one to finish without throwing up before the car finishes. So you can finish first, but if you stand there and go, as long as you don't throw up before the car finishes. And I don't know, and the other way, the other rule is when you do finish, we want to see this, with nothing coming out. Yeah. What about doing the last? Come on, man. Here we go, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Brody. Keep going. He may not make it. Haven't they? All weekend long, Coca-Cola Racing by Urban. David Russell have been supreme. This year's Armor Top 10 Shootout. It's approaching the Griffins was right up the top 260 Ks. I don't think we've seen anyone quick up to that point. Different viewers is watch the back end of the car. If he is sent now, what's the word? Oh yeah, what's the moment? He's got to get a grip of water. Where's the trophy?
Red Murphy encouraging along behind me here on pit lane.
He doesn't steal it.
And he's up by 4-10 for the second. Here you go. Chevy Fair is something to absolutely scream about. So is it going to be a Camaro lockout on the front row? Can he do everything required in
this final sector. The last collection of corners for Brody Kostecki. 291 through the chase. Gets that line, sits that back nicely. The crowd just willing him on the edge. Down towards Murray, the final car. Will it convert into his first pole position?
Hold the trophy up, bro. You're allowed to spew now. Hold that. Who won? This fella. He's beat you on the last lap. You scared the fuck out of me now.
They're at the can at the moment.
Hey, do an oogie.
We got the guys from the shore partnership this weekend, so the fucking weekend so far, so we have to do tomorrow.
Well done, He's a fucking redneck.